the time that I'm the best female fighter that any male has ever seen, and that's not to discredit, you know, anyone, but I really do box different. I mean, look at my arms now. I'm kind of swole up and cut up, but I really train. I really have really great boxing skills. You know, women's boxing is definitely, you know, I think it's been on the uprise. You know, like they added 2012 Olympics. We're going to be in 2016 Olympics. But as far as in women fighters on a pro level, I don't think it gets what it deserves, and that's why I'm gonna, you know, step in after this Olympics, and I'm gonna try to make some things shake and, you know, get the attention that we deserve, you know, I mean, that we should have been getting. I think it's gonna take that woman fighter who's really good. They've never seen anything like me, so I think that, them, you know, seeing me, it's gonna be great for women's boxing, like me fighting in the Olympics. They actually want me to stay for 2020, 2024. So I have so many options right now. It's just about which is the best opportunities. I'm gonna fight the Olympics again in 2 months. I plan on having 2 Olympic gold medals around my neck. And once that happens, it's gonna be, you know, huge for women's boxing and also huge for myself. You know, I don't really let anything be pressure toward me, because one, I'm an individual, and I always try to stress to people, like, even though I'm a celebrity, even though, you know, I got all this fame and success, I'm still a human, and I have feelings. So, you know, if I want to go on social media and I want to talk about how I feel, then I will, but I'll never embarrass myself. But also, I mean, as far as in, like, dressing and carrying myself like a woman, like, I'll do that for the girls who are looking up to me, because when I was growing up, I didn't have a female role model. You know, I just was a boxer, and I was around men all day. I didn't know that women had to shave, had to keep their hair done, that women had to, you know, actually speak in a certain way. I didn't know anything about that until after I won my first game. So, you know, just with that, I just want to be able to be a good role model for those, you know, girls who are looking at me. But also, I think that the way that women respect themselves has went down a little bit. I think I want to bring that back up, you know, because there's a certain level how you're supposed to let a man treat you or let people treat you, period. And I think that women have kind of downgraded. So, of course, I'm going to bring attention to that and, you know, let them know, like, women deserve respect. Whether you're a boxer, model, whatever, you know, always respect yourself and make it known to others to respect you, too. You know, I gotta say, for the men, it's a little different. I can say for the men, I would say I can only point out three boxers that I think that if they came back, that it would be unfair, and that's Andre Ward, Floyd Mayweather, and Golovkin. If those boxers came back to the Olympics, I think it would be unfair because they're world champions. You know, it's a little different. But you know, I think that people are. I think the rule is cool. You know, I think it's going to do great for women's boxing, and I also think that. I think that there are pros and cons to it. You know, like, one, pro boxers have to, you know, train 2 months to get ready and fight one fighter. You're not going to do that. You're going to train for however long to fight 4 or 5 different fighters, and then at that you have to hold weight every day. There is no making weight and then you get a whole day to hydrate. You make weight that day, you fight that day, you fight again the next day. You gotta make weight again. So it's very different. Than also the pace change. 12 rounds to 3 rounds. We got 3 3-minute rounds to get in there and go. The boxer who's very patient and used to taking his time, up in 3 rounds, the fight is over. You either knock him out or you get in there and you gotta go. And the pace for amateur boxing is fast. I mean, it's huge, you know. So I think I think that do play in the favor for the pros is the body endurance. They go 12 rounds of, you know, being hit and taking beatings when amateurs aren't used to that. So that's why I think plays in their favor. But I think it's, you know, this pros and cons. I think it's great, and I would love to see some of the pros fight against some of the amateurs. Any professional woman fighter, everybody already knows that I'll win that. So I'm not really, you know, speaking about myself, speaking more about the men. But I think it's great. I can't wait. I want to see what happens, really. Also, my record is 74 wins, 1 loss 4 years ago. I haven't lost a boxing match in 4 years. Won the world championships last week in Kazakhstan, Astana. 2-time world champion, 1-time Olympian. About to be a 2-time Olympian in 2 months, Olympic gold medalist. I hope you guys tune in and watch me in Brazil.
Listen.